Hello everyone, this is StrawberryShorty back with Theresia. I'm about to go through the creepy blood door. Put the key with the foot carving on it into the keyhole and turn it. I hear a click. The door sounds like it's unlocking. The door seems to be unlocked. I put my hand on the door. It smells like blood. Yeah, obviously. This room is so dark. There are many things in this small room. It's rather crowded. This room does not look small from the image up there. What went on in this room? There's a great deal of blood. I can't avoid the stench of it. And the red beads. I can see a swarm of red beads squirming around on the cloth. Doesn't seem like there's anything else we can examine in this part of the room. On the piece of cloth covering it, I can see the red beads squirming around. I jerk my hand back. I jerk my hand back from the blood and squirming red beads. Oh, there's the door. There's another door. That was a bit of an underwhelming room. This door leads to the room in the back. There's something interesting in there. Oh, a sink. Wow. Cold air fills every corner of this room. There's a dried out towel hanging on the sink. Looks like there's also a piece of paper stuck to the towel. Looks like there's something written on the paper. There's a piece of paper hidden with the towels. This towel is as hard as a rock. How did it get like that? If I try to peel it off, the piece of paper might get torn up. Can we cut? Peel with scissors. I use the scissors to peel off the paper. The paper is stuck. I can't peel it off without tearing it. That's why we were using the scissors. What about this sponge? Squeeze water out of the fruit. I squeeze the fruit, draining the water onto the towel. Gradually, the towel softens up. The paper stuck on it gets wet too, but I think I can still read it. I read what is written on it. No, that's not it. That's not it, 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 that's not it! It's not me. Stop, 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 stop! Martel. That's not it. I snap back to reality and look down at the piece of paper. January 26, XX44. To those I love. Jean, I'm sorry. Franz, I'm sorry. Mei Li, I'm sorry. Children, everyone, I'm sorry. Martel, please. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. Forgive me, 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 forgive me. There's a sink. Other than that, there's not much here that's very interesting. We need to find an item. Doesn't look like there's anything on the shelves. Wait, I see something covered in dust that shines a dull blue light. So I feel like we had to have missed something again because we didn't find anything to progress the story. Well, maybe we can get to that room over there. The gray one. Nope, doesn't seem like it. So apparently we have to interact with the light. The platform light is out. I should take a closer look. Even though it wouldn't let us look at it before. When I tried. There should be light shining on the table, but it's dark. Looks like the switch is on, though. There's a switch on the base of the light. I flip all the switches I can find, but the lights don't seem to react at all. I try hitting the light. That was alarming. It flashes on for a second when I hit it really hard. I guess it only lights up if I hit it really hard. But if I hit it even harder... Hit it with a 2x4. I get the 2x4 and hit the light as hard as I can. The 2x4 snaps in half. But I got the light to work. As the light comes on, something on top of the table begins to twitch and squirm. I don't see the red beads on the shiny cloth anymore. There's something else. It shines dully when the light hits it. Tweezers, a small tool designed for grabbing small objects. A V-shaped metal tool. These are tweezers. I decided to take the tweezers with me. Light shines down on the table. What went on here? Light that shines on the table is flickering. Central material room? Nope. I would have thought this was the preparation room. What are we preparing in this room? Why is there blood all over that door? So apparently we can do this now. We just need to use the ring. The ring is small enough to fit in the toy's hands. Put the ring on the hook. Attach metal toy. Place the metal toy so it will grab the ring that is connected to the hook. Not shown here. It's a perfect fit. Works perfectly. The weight of the toy pulls the hook and the pulley turns slowly. I realize I need to get out of here as soon as possible. As I walk down the path, I hear a loud noise behind me. Doesn't look any different to me, except the door's open now. Oh, I got an image. The door opens, but all I can see on the other side is darkness. Broken remains of the sword and parts of the floor are scattered around. Glad it hit the floor instead of me. How do we walk over this? Can we open this? Oh, we already went through it. We're going all the way down to the far end of the room. Doesn't seem like we can interact with most of these, though. There's a search point. I slowly look around the room. I wonder if we can use the surgical saw on all the barbed wires. As I thought, rotten corpses, chained up and purple. Cover my mouth with my hand and get out of there. Are these cells? Fortunate times. There's a rusty door here. The room on the other side is cold and quiet. How do you know? Not in there. Red letters are scrawled across it. Fortunate times. The device on here looks pretty important. It has numbers from 1 to 2 and they're long and short hands, each pointing at a number, much like an analog clock. There are 2 small dials as well. If you spin these, does it move the corresponding hands? And we basically need to put it on the time that's on the back of the picture, but... like, I'm not really sure how we're supposed to actually look at the picture. It won't let us. But it's apparently like February 17th, 5:15, so... there's a dial inside of a small cavity. I don't think there's enough space for me to get my fingers in. Do we need the tweezers? Move the tweezers. If I use the tweezers, maybe I may be able to move the hands of the clock. Where should the minute hand go? 3. Move the minute hand to 3. Where should the hour hand go? 5. I wish more clock puzzles would just let you do this. Move the hour hand to 5. Move the minute hand to 3, and the hour hand to 5. When I finish, the machine makes a noise. Is it unlocked? It was harder than I anticipated to move the hands. The tweezers are ruined. I do want to try my barbed wire saw idea. Probably a lot more likely that we just can't enter any of those rooms. Also would have liked to try it on the iron grating upstairs, but... how do we get into this room here? Plus there are locks down here. Seems pretty useless with the scissors. Guess not. I turn the handle. The door opened. There is a small piece of paper on the floor. March 7, XX41. Family. This is like at least 3 years before the other entries. Life in the orphanage is good. Many children have recovered from their illness and found parents. Emile, Franz, myself, and the rest of the staff have all become friends. It's been a while since I had so much fun, so much warmth. Is this happiness? Is this what family is? I think that one praying might be Jean. That might be his little fox toy. We offer a prayer of thanks for the Heavenly Father's love. We offer thanks to the great love. Hey, I'm here. We can drink together again. Hey, did you know? Plants and trees also feel lonely, so let's give them alcohol and get them drunk. Today is a nice day. Suddenly, I'm sobbing and moaning. No matter how much I try to hold them back, the tears keep coming. But somewhere in these tears, I could feel a sort of warmth. This warmth, these tears, they are so precious to me. I roll up in a ball. My body shakes and I cry uncontrollably. Through my tears, I hear a song that sounds somehow familiar. A music box. I think that's the title song. Am I hearing things? No, I can hear it clearly. It must be real. I have to go. I drag my body along the floor, looking for the source of the music. The music fills the air. Is that us? No, someone else. I see a shadowy figure slumped at the bottom of the stairs. It's a corpse covered in red beads. I'm not afraid. A moan slips out between sobs. Sorrow overwhelms me. I drag my body to the steps and begin to descend. I crawl over to the corpse and stare at the red beads. As I stare at the dead body in front of me, I begin to recall something. That's right, I remember. The red bead, it was called Theresia. Plot twist! Except we already knew that already. Are we doing the next stage? Third stage. A girl. How long was I like this? I can't hear the music box anymore. I curl up into a ball and stare at the corpse. That's a really weird image. The corpse is covered in the red beads, called Theresia. All the pictures of corpses in this are super weird because they're all close up. The Theresia are crawling all over the corpse like maggots. All I can do is stare at them swarming around. I want to embrace it. That mound of flesh releasing a horrible stench. I want to embrace it. But why? That's right. I can't be like this. I haven't regained everything. My lost memory. Happiness, anger, sorrow, the sin I committed. I haven't regained it yet. That's right. I can't be like this. With my back sliding against the wall, I stand up. The corpse is covered with weird red beads. I can't remember anything, so I'm wandering around a building infested with red beads. No, I can remember one thing. These red beads are referred to as Theresia. I just can't remember anything else. I notice a dual light on the right arm of the corpse. Looks like something is connected to the arm. Oh my gosh, is it trapped? Nope. It's a chain. My body feels heavy. I kneel on the floor and look at the right arm of the corpse. The corpse is connected to a chain. The chain tied to the corpse is very cold and has a rough surface. We use our saw. Scrape with a saw. I can probably cut the chain on the metal bar with a saw. I don't need to cut the chain now. What do you mean we don't need to cut the chain now? If we don't do it now, when? The red bead. I don't think I should touch Theresia anymore. I felt something and pulled my hand away. So at what point do we need to cut this chain? Gosh, extreme close-up. Where's my map? Taking the map away again. Is it going to demand I cut the chain to open this door? Beyond the hallway is a rusted door. The door is at the end of a quiet hallway. It's so cold. I can't move my body the way I want to. I continue anyway because I'm determined to remember what happened. With short breaths, I grab onto the doorknob. There is no lock. The door must have rusted because it won't budge even if I yank on it. The broken door is a small gap. A spacious room lies on the other side of this door. Now do we need the chain? Like the whole thing with the rock? There's a small crack in the door, but I doubt I can open it with my bare hands. Do I need the chain? Check the invisible corpse. I'm in front of the corpse again. An oddly shaped metal bar is connected to the end of the chain. I might be able to squeeze it into the gap of the door. I use the saw to cut the chain attached to the corpse's arm. I managed to cut the chain easily. Metal bar. A metal bar with a chain that was on a corpse. Something about the warped, blackened bar is ominous. Take the metal bar that was connected to the end of the chain. Will I be able to wrench the door open with this? I presume we're going to map after we do that. My legs are shaking. I'm drenched in blood. I'm cold. I leaned heavily against the wall and tried to drag myself along. I continued forward. Wrench open with metal bar. I squeeze the metal bar into the gap and push on it hard. The door creaks and opens a little, slightly widening the gap. But it won't open all the way. I don't have enough energy left. All I need is a little more. I don't know what that means. Door creaks. A little more. It's almost open. Once again, I squeeze the metal bar into the gap and push. The metal bar snaps in half with a dull metallic noise. I hear the sound of metal rubbing against metal. I finally manage to pry the door open. I lose my balance and fall to the floor. Dust and sand fly into my mouth, making a crunching noise. Ugh. I've shed a lot of blood to regain my memories. It's not enough. More. I need to collect them all. A piece of paper flutters down. It must have been stuck in the door jamb. Map. This shows rooms on this floor and a record of where I've been. I pick up the piece of paper. It's a new map. I raise my head. Kind of thought it would be a diary page. Another giant area. It's such a bare hall. Sooty chairs are lined up in the dreary space. I suddenly feel nauseous. I vomit and groan in pain. As I stagger to my feet, I crumple the piece of paper. I think I must be in the big open space in the south corner. Here I will face the past, again. I survey my surroundings as if I am looking for my destiny. Is this the entrance door? I see red letters written unevenly. I loved her, but... The door is firmly shut. Looks like it's padlocked. I don't know if this is the first floor of that building from before, but I guess not. Another chair conference. They're conspiring against us. It's extremely suspicious. Look, there's a body. They've killed someone. Someone is face down on the floor. This dead person's body looks significantly different from all the other corpses. How so? Is this a gas mask? Looks like this corpse is wearing a gas mask. Let's steal it. It's also wearing a very thick pair of boots and gloves. It's likely some sort of equipment. The body has many cuts with coagulated blood on them. Rob it blind. This corpse like it's holding something. I move the arm and grab what it was holding. Is this a crossbow? The crossbow has a huge arch. Why would someone have such a weapon in their hands? Crossbow, a bow that can be fired like a gun. I can use it to shoot at things that are far away. I decide to take the crossbow with me. No bolts for the crossbow. The corpse was holding the crossbow like it was ready for war. The body is all cut up. What went on here? I can't take the gas mask? Which direction do we head first? I guess we'll just head this way. Oh, another barbed wire door. Let's try the saw thing again, just in case. Oh, scissors. Nope. How about this other door? No barbed wire, but it doesn't seem like it's going to open. Firmly shut door. This one opened. The dust in the air piles up on the floor. There's a small window that leads to the next room. Look through the small window. I grab a nearby chair and look through the window. That's a creepy looking room, but those look like red flowers. I see a small bouquet of red flowers on the floor. The flowers don't look withered, but there's a thick rope tied to the door handle. The rope is tied from the inside, and I don't think I can open the door from the outside. I wonder if there's any way to cut the rope. There's a crossbow bolt. It looks like I can cut the rope with the crossbow, but I don't have any bolts. Alas. Where are we going to find crossbow bolts? The desk is covered in dust. There is nothing that catches my eye. The desk is covered in dust. There's nothing that catches my eye. Same thing. It looks like some documents are on the shelves. There's nothing of interest in the corner of the room. I reach for the shelf. Ugh. I feel an immense pain. An oddly shaped arrow pierces through my hand. Blood spurts out and I feel my veins throbbing. Well, I guess we can't do anything in here. Way too close up in this room. A thin ray of blue light dimly shines in this dark room. I can't tell for sure, but I think something is hidden in the darkness. Looks like it might be a trap that will shoot something out. I wonder what triggers this trap. There's nothing that catches my eye. Well, I would imagine opening the curtains. Probably shouldn't touch it since it's dark and I can't see. Let's cut the curtains. Nope. Adjust the door again. Yep. Here's the 2x4. Let's use my mirror shard. I noticed something on the floor. What could that be? Something on the floor? I don't see it. I look carefully and I can see bits of glass on the floor. I think there's broken glass on the floor, but it's hidden in the darkness. I didn't notice it when I walked into the room. I reach for the pieces of glass on the floor. Oh, great. Should have stolen those gloves. Maybe there was a trap that reacts to light. I carefully slide the pieces of glass under the bed. I can't tell for sure, but I think something's hidden in the darkness. Might be a trap. Moved all the scattered glass. Even if the trap reacts to light, this should take care of it. Yes, but how do I open the curtain? Grasp the curtains. When I open the curtains, a blue light shines in. The light illuminates a long object. I squint. Crossbow bolt. A bolt with an oddly shaped wing on it. I can use it to shoot at things that are far away. There are 2 bolts. They have very distinct shapes. I decided to take them with me. I thought those were knitting needles. I didn't mean to save, but since I'm here. Use crossbow bolt. I load the crossbow and aim it through the iron bars of the rope. It works perfectly. The bolt slashes the rope and pierces the door of the next room. Now I can enter the adjacent room through the front door. Oh, is that room? The room reeks of mold. There's a bouquet of red flowers in the center of the room. What an amorous color. I crouched next to the bouquet. I found myself gathering the flowers as if I were hugging them. And I saw an image of a girl in my memory. She's looking at me with a carefree smile. Still not a smile. I shiver. I'm scared of that smile. I open my eyes, take a deep breath, and slowly stand up, clutching the bouquet of flowers in my hands. I feel somehow compelled. Bouquet of flowers. A bouquet of small, beautiful red flowers. The color is entrancing, but somehow frightening. I must take these flowers. I gather up the flowers. Various kinds of objects are cluttered on the shelves. I can't see what's on the top shelf because it's too high. Can we take our crossbow bolt back? Something is shining bluish white. Put my hands on the wall and search the bottom shelf. Search the bottom of the shelf. Oh, we got an elixir, but we can't use it. Stoop down and search the middle shelf. There's a bottle between the piles of old paper. What is this? Move the old papers out of the way and grab the bottle. Oh, bottle. It's full of alcohol. The alcohol is very, very strong. Clearly this means either melee or a plant has been here. It's alcohol. There's still some left. Seems like very strong alcohol. It might be useful. I decided to take the bottle of alcohol with me. Reach over the top shelf and search around. Ow. I was actually trying to get that thing that may or may not be a crossbow. There's an oddly shaped... Yeah, we got this one already. Oh, guess... Can we look at the red flowers? Oh, we did already. I guess we'll just ignore that crossbow bolt and leave. Seems like a waste. Ah. Aren't software updates? Okay, where were we? I think we were heading this way. Barbed wire door. There's a normal door. This room's a mess. There are no lights in this room. Everything is engulfed in darkness. It's only a pile of wood. I wonder if I can use this wood for something. A free 2x4? There are various shapes of wood chips stuck together. Wonder if I can use these wooden boards for something. When I touch the bed, puffs of dust illuminate in the light coming in from the window. Can we not take a 2x4? Alright, I'm going to pour alcohol on it. No. So why did they draw attention to it? There's nothing that catches my eye. I didn't mean to keep touching stuff. Forgot the switch. Looks like the wooden box was destroyed. Wood chips are scattered everywhere. Bed probably hasn't been used in a while. It's covered in dust. How long have we been sleeping? Looks like the wooden box was destroyed. Wood chips are scattered everywhere. Bed probably hasn't been used. Yep. What about the wood chips, though? Oh, can we cut them with a saw? Several pieces of wood are in a pile together. Some of the longer pieces might come in handy if I cut them. I used the saw to cut some pieces of wood into a few different shapes. 2x4, a long wooden plank. These pieces of wood that I cut into sticks could be useful. I should probably use them to check spots that are dangerous. I decided to take the wood sticks. That was a bit much. That was a bit of effort. Push for the desk. That was a new looking one. As soon as I do, needles shoot out of the desk and stab me. Blood spurts out of the areas where they stab me. I'm thinking that's probably all we can do in this room. Turn. Forward. Oh, barbed wire door. Barbed wire door search point. Is it another corpse? It's just a wall. It looks as though it was burnt. Black soot is on the wall. I think I can see faint writing under the soot. Do we have to touch it? There's black soot all over the wall. I think I can see faint writing under the soot. Wipe it away, man. Well, apparently we gotta go get a cloth or something. I mean, I guess I wouldn't want to wipe soot with my bare hands, but... I mean, there's bed linens in the next room. I guess we'll check these two rooms. Barbed wire door. Uh-oh. Cutscene? The atmosphere is damp and the smell of stone hangs in the air. The narrow hallway has absolutely no light. Does that mean we can't go forward, or what? There are no lights in the hallway, so I can't see what's in it. It's too dangerous to go any further without being able to see my surroundings. Oh. I mean, I think I can see pretty well. See, look how bright it is. Well, let's head down to the lower half. Doctor's office. It looks like there's something under the bed. That is... So that could be a trap, it could be an item. There's something scattered all over the floor. I take a closer look and I can tell they are teeth. How did teeth get in here? Medical-related documents are piled on the shelf. There are traces of something being burnt on some of the documents. Does that mean that's a trap? There's nothing that catches my eye. Oh, the desk. The desk in the corner of the room is covered in dust. There are 3 drawers on the front of the desk, but they are all locked. Can I force them open with my scissors? Nope. Okay, save the game. Now to start touching everything. The teeth I found on the floor feel real. It looks like there's something under the bed. I grab it. Oh, it's just a 2x4. I can't read the medical documents very well because they were burnt. The dust on the desk puffed into the air. Well, can't really do anything else in here, I guess. Barbed wire door. Let's ignore this one just in case it's a pass-through room and check the other rooms here. Let's go down this way. I look at the keyhole and I see a seal that is shaped like a bell. It doesn't really fit with the theme so far. Should have been like kidneys or something. Barbed wire door. I think the grayed out rooms are barbed wire rooms. What is this way? Oh, look! Roses! Very flat roses, but we're trapped. Is this where we're going to use the alcohol? This passage is like a tunnel, but it seems like it's a dead end. There's something red among the white fog. There are red flowers blooming there. The flowers tangled in the briars bloom in front of me as if they want to tell me something. I see a door behind the red flowers. However, the solid thorns and flowers block it. I reach for the red flowers that are blocking the way. A thorn on the red flower pierces my hand. I mean, I don't know if it'll let us use the alcohol without a match, even if that's the solution. Well, what about our scissors or our saw? I do think alcohol's the way to go. Maybe we just need fire first. Let's go to this room. The air inside the room feels very cold and damp. The smell of grass is intense. Oh wow, what a strange room. There are leaves everywhere. It seems to be a courtyard that is surrounded by walls. I walk across the stone floor to the lithograph in the center. There's another door in the back. Ivy has grown up to surround the area. There are solemn lithographs with crosses on them lined up. It looks like there is a faucet at the top dripping water on the lithographs. I guess this is a shower. I was about to say it looked kind of like a shower, but there's a shower in the courtyard and very public. There are clumps of mold on the faucet. Can we interact with these at all? Looks like there's a faucet, but it doesn't look like water will come out. Doesn't seem like we can do anything. So thinking, I stagger over to the ivy and touch it. It has a slippery texture. Ah, it poisoned me! As soon as I touch the slippery texture on the ivy, smoke comes out. I scream in a raspy voice and crouch down. There's a ditch on the floor. I want to get a closer look. So thinking, I stagger over to the ivy and touch it. No poison. Smoke comes out, screaming in a raspy voice. Yep. There's gotta be something in there, right? Is this a drain? I see something shiny in the gutter. Looks like something is stuck. Looks like it's a key. Should have taken that hook from earlier. Try sticking my fingers through the lattice. Ah! More poison. We've been tricked. I touch the liquid in the ditch and immediately feel intense pain. I jerk my hand out of the ditch. I wonder if there's any way we can get it. Maybe we can pry it with the scissors. Of course, even if it is, how would we get the thing out? I can use that there. Can't saw. Can't use a 2x4. What about the alcohol? Nope. Maybe that's the bell key. Go to north hallway. I mean, it's locked. Further in I can see a door, but it seems to be locked. How are we supposed to progress? Blast of cold air hits my face. It's not like the air in this room. I should investigate this area. Yeah, very helpful. Okay, so I looked at the guide. Wrong way. And at least the one solution here is really dumb. Gosh, which room is which? We need that room with the teeth. Yeah, this one. Good. So apparently the drawers aren't actually locked. I open the second drawer. There's a brush inside. It's a wooden brush with bristles made of wire. Brush. A wooden brush. The bristles are made from thin wires. I put it in my pocket. There's also an elixir in the bottom drawer apparently, but we won't bother with it. I don't know why it would tell you it's locked when it's not. Now we have the brush, we can clean the soot off the wall. Looks as though it was burned. Scrape with brush. Under the soot, I can make out some words written on the wall. I use the brush to remove the soot. Slowly, I reveal several red letters which read, "The red flowers outside. Don't let them die." Now we have to go to the darkened hallway. Take a close look at the wall. It seems like something is set up on the pillar. It's a lamp. I wonder if there's any way I can light this. I think I need to make sparks in order to light this lamp. There isn't any fuel in the lamp. If I can just light this lamp, I can use it to see what's in the dark hallway. Let's do the melee thing and give it alcohol. Pour alcohol. I pour some of the very strong alcohol. I pick up a couple of stones and make sparks with them. The light illuminates the hallway and the rest of my surroundings. It's right in our way, so let's do this one first. It's a horrendous smell. I put my hand over my mouth and slowly step into the room. Oh, it's the coffin room. 3 boxes are placed all over the floor. These strange boxes seem to be coffins. There is a creepy coffin. I have no choice but to open the coffin and see what's inside. Better not be trapped. There is a clump on the coffin. It seems like some kind of adhesive to keep the lid of the coffin closed. I have to get rid of it in order to open the lid. Scrape with saw. Handle of the coffin is caked with something. I set the saw blade on the handle and push as hard as I can. With the saw, I managed to clear the handle. Now I can open the coffin. Hooray! I reach for the lid of the coffin. I'm going to save. Will there or will there not be a body in here? I try sliding the lid to the left. The coffin's lid won't budge. I use both my hands and lift the lid of the coffin. A fierce stench instantly came out. I look carefully into the darkness and see a person's skin. This corpse seems like it's grasping something important. Pendant. A golden pendant. It has a magnetic clasp. I reach out and take the item the corpse is holding. It's a pendant. There's a case for it. The lid of the case has a magnetic clasp. The magnet still seems to work. I decide to take the pendant with me. You don't even get to see the body. We could probably use that on the drain. This is a creepy coffin. I have no choice but to open it. Is this the same one or a different one? I hit the coffin. I hear a solid sound. Something heavy is probably inside. Reach for the lid of the coffin. I use both my hands and lift the lid. Almost with some heavy arrows. When I lift the lid, an oddly shaped arrow falls out of the coffin. The arrow skims my neck and flies off. That must have hurt. Can we open all of them? We'll leave that one. It's an adhesive. There might actually be a useful item inside. If there's any other traps though, I want to trigger them before I reload. Use both my hands and lift it. This one was poison. I slowly lift the lid and an odd liquid drips from the coffin. Smoke is rising from my skin that touched the liquid. Let's try the one in the back. The hinge is rusted. The lid of the coffin is too heavy for me to lift with my bare hands. This coffin looks like there's a small opening in it. So, I just have to try and remember these ones. I don't want to end the part before I use that magnet. Another trap! Slowly slide the lid off and numerous arrows shoot at me. They took my blood one after the other. How devious. Well, let's look at the last one. See if we can figure out how to get it open. Lift with 2x4. Push the 2x4 into the gap and try to pry the lid open, but the strain breaks the 2x4. However, I hear something metallic fall inside the coffin. Now I can open the coffin. Well, gotta be an item in here. It's not gonna kill me. This coffin seems empty. Take a closer look and see a shadow around the middle of the coffin. Oh, it was just an elixir! Well, I'm just gonna reload so we get our 2x4 back. They give us way less in this game. Can we open this door from the other side? That would be really convenient. There we go. Drop down the pendant. I lower the pendant into the drain. I move the magnetic part of the pendant closer to what I'd seen. It works perfectly. The magnet grabs the key. Pick up the key and look at it. Nail key. This key has a fingernail carved on it. There's an engraving on it that looks like a human nail. It should open one of the doors. I put the key into my pocket. Oh good, we kept the pendant. But we are going to end this part here. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I will catch you next time. Bye.